All right, Darren. Well, I don't want to start anything here, but what in the hell are you doing fighting on the prelims? What is going on here?
I mean, I really don't know. I really didn't think I was going to be on the prelims. But you know what? I'm not going to even sweat about it. You know, I'm a big believer if you focus on negative things are going to happen to you. So, I mean, do I think it's right? No. I mean, I beat Bermudez. He's on the main card, but if I worry about that, I'm not worried about the fight game. I'm going to have to get in the octagon on Saturday and I get my ass beat. Guess what? It doesn't matter. Everybody's going to be like, oh, maybe you should have been on the prelims. Or, oh, maybe, I mean. So I got to focus on my task at hand. When I'm done with this, maybe I have to reevaluate what I have to do, be more entertaining, whatever I have to do. But until then, I can't do anything about it. So I'm not going to go negative. You know, when I first seen the things, I was a little negative at first. And I had to talk with my wife and she's like, hey, we got to focus on the positive. We got to fight at hand. We got things on, I got goals that I'm writing down and I want to do. And I just got to focus on Saturday and fighting, and we'll work out the rest later.
I was gonna say, I saw a lot of people kind of protesting online, and does that make you feel good at least? I guess maybe. I mean, first of all, does it even really matter to you where you fight on the card at all? I mean,
it really doesn't matter. I mean, the only bigger picture I'm looking at, it's going to be hard to fight for the belt and stuff like that if you're going to keep on fighting at prelims. If it wasn't for that, hey, I'll fight on Fox Sports 1. It's on the undercard in that part. I'll be on Fox Sports 1 just like everybody else. And we get paid the same. It's not like the old days where if you're on the main card, you make more money for sponsorships. We all got Reebok, so you don't make any more money. You get a little bit more exposure. That's it. So, I mean, at the end of the day, it doesn't really matter that much. I mean, I would like to be on the main card, get a little bit more exposure, get myself more to the top, but it's not something to be like, oh my God, I gotta stress it out and put all my freaking mental part of my game into it. It's not, it's okay. I'm gonna be in a big fight. The championship fight's coming. I'm just gonna stay focused on my task at hand, and good things will happen to me.
Did it make you feel good though to see that people were kind of rallying behind you and going like, this is going to be a great fight?
Yeah, I mean, there's a lot of people that thought it was a great fight, and I think it's going to be a great fight. And it's just one of those things where my fan base is growing, and I'm going to keep it growing. After this fight, I'm just going to keep it growing and growing. I'm becoming more and more popular. My fights are becoming more and more entertaining, and that's just the goal, is just make the jumps of getting better and having the fan base follow me more.
Respect to you. I mean, a lot of people, I know it's an argument right now, guys that are ranked won't fight guys that are lower than them, and here you are, you take this fight. Give me an idea. What was your mindset when they came to you with the name Alex Volkanovski? Had you watched him at all? Did you know who he was? And what was your thought process in saying, yeah, I'll take that fight?
Well, I never knew who Alex was. I looked him up. I watched all of his fights. You know, obviously he's a tough guy. He's respectful. I see him from his record right away. He's going to be a tough fight. I was looking to fight back again. Sooner. I wanted to fight in Chicago, but Chicago I couldn't get on. So, the first fight I got offered was Frankie Edgar before Cub Swanson got him. And I was rehabbing an injury, so I couldn't, and it was short notice. They gave me like 5-6 weeks notice, and I'm like, man, by the time I'm rehabbing with my injury, it's just not going to be enough time to really get ready. And, fighting him in his hometown would be tough too. So I'm like, there's just really not enough time. So that fell through, and then I tried to get on Chicago. That card, it was really freaking stacked, and everybody wanted to get on that card. So instead, they gave me Alexander, and I looked at it like, I'm not at the end of that. I'm not like, people are gonna be complaining and say, hey, I can't believe he's fighting this guy. They offered me Edgar in the beginning. I'm in their mindset. That's what I'm saying. I can't focus on all the negatives right now because I'm right there. As much as people don't know, I'm right there. If I go out here and put on an awesome performance, I'm gonna get the fight that I want. It's gonna be fine.
You are on this nice win streak right now, a couple performance bonuses. I mean, your guy's been fighting forever, but it seems like you're fighting better than ever right now. So what is it, man? What is it that's clicking? What's powering this, kind of run that you're on right now?
I think it's a few things. One is Team Alpha Male. Obviously, the move to Team Alpha Male has been a phenomenal thing for me. I got all the right coaches. I got, it's just, I click well with these guys. So they've really taken my training to another level. Two is I'm no longer working part-time. Like I used to fight for part-time. I went and I got my 10-year, and now I'm vested, and now I'm putting my card on hold for now. So I can come back always a pipe fighter, but I don't have to work to keep my card anymore. So now I'm a full-time fighter instead of part-time fighter. And 3, I think it's USADA. USADA changes the game too. So I mean, I've always been a clean fighter. I've never had to use anything. So now everybody's just on a fair playing field, and that's another really beneficial thing to me.
You know, I think a lot of reason people are looking forward to this fight is because they know that you get in scraps, you know, but I know that can't necessarily be fun for your body or for your family or for anybody else. So, well, I mean, when you go into a fight, I mean, do you have the mindset that, hey, I can go in there and I can just shut this guy down, or do you go, I'm gonna put on a Darren Elkins show. We're gonna get another comeback of the year type fight.
I mean, I don't go in there and say I'm gonna go in there and get a comeback of the year, and I want to, you know, it's just what happens. You know what I mean? The last couple of guys, I'm fighting good guys, and they're real athletic. But I can make up. That's the advantage I have, is the mental game. I can stay calm when most people want to give up. I can push forward. When people get tired, and they have to fight their own mentality, that's where I win. I'm the toughest guy. You can't beat me there. So, I mean, that's just my fight strategy, is I know that at the end of the day, if it's going to be my will versus that guy's will, I'm going to win those type of fights. If it's a gritty fight, I'm going to win. If it's a striking exchange, looking good, throw these crazy kicks and punches, I'm not going to win those type of fights. I'm not that guy. And I know that. I mean, that's part of why I've had such a success in my life, is I know my skill set. And I'm not going to go against my skill sets. I'm just going to add on to my skill set.
You mentioned it. You said championship fights out there, man. Is that what's driving you right now? And how close do you feel like you are to being able to say, listen, I'm the #1 contender?
I mean, after this weekend, it's gonna be 7 in a row. I mean, there's nobody else but Ortega who's getting the title shots, unless, you know, Max doesn't come back soon. And then Holloway has the most in the division right now. That puts me right there. I think they should either give me, you know, the top guy to get me there, or hey, if Max can't come back for a while, me and Ortega, I'd do that one. I mean, I'm a guy that you put the guy's name in front of me, I'll fight him. I don't care, but I want that fight to get me to the belt or fight for the belt.
So we don't know what's going on with Max right now. I mean, he might be out for a while, right? So you think maybe if he is going to be out, maybe an interim title with you and Ortega or something like that?
Yeah, exactly. I mean, if it's 7 in a row, I mean, I hope nothing but the best for Max. I mean, you always hate to hear something about health issues, especially when it comes to, like, if it's a concussion or something like that. I mean, it's a fight game, but it's, you know, you never want to see something like that bad happens. He's a family man himself. I've always had good things from Max. You know, I like Max Holloway, so I wish him nothing but the best. But for some reason, if it does take him a while, which sometimes these things do, hey, let's do it. You know what I mean? Earn championship. If he's going to be out for a while, I'm down to do this.
Nice. So you feel like Saturday you need to go out there and kind of make a statement. Even if this isn't a guy that people know, if you go out there and you really impress, then you can put your hand in the air and say, I'm the #1 guy.
Yes. I feel like I need to put on a performance that everybody's going to remember and say, hey, this is 7 in a row. I'm the guy that you need to look for the interim championship. We're going to do this.